kita nyelesain utang kita selesai. Building. Halo Pak, ya udah lama nih, aduh. Wah, lama banget, udah beberapa bulan. Halo ini bro, gua sekarang udah berkali haluan ya, jadi budak gen. Jadi apa ya, gua kan belakangan tuh nggak bisa main FIFA karena beberapa alasan. Yang pertama karena emang waktunya udah nggak ada. Yang kedua karena emang paham feedback rasanya belum kelihatan. Yang terakhir apa sih? Yang terakhir nggak bisa di pause udah. Meskipun tadi gue udah ngulain yang pertama, tapi itu alasan yang paling mendasar. Oke, semua udah siap. Ayo, udah lama banget, udah hampir setahun lebih lah. Ya nggak apa-apa lah, kan gue nggak bisa maksa lo buat datang ke gue juga. Waktu luang, sih ngapa-ngapain lo. Kan gue dari awal sudah bilang kan, dari dulu prinsip datang ke sini adalah lo punya waktu. Kalau lo nggak punya waktu, jangan. Tuh, iya Ultimate Team 22. Nah itu gue udah mulai sekali-sekali main Genshin, seinget gue. Gitu sih tau gue. Nah sekarang kan gue jadi budak Genshin nih secara full. Oke. Iya udah jadi budak Genshin. Gue bisa jadi budak IE, tapi gue harus ada 3 set yang harus dipenuhi. Syarat pertama adalah gue harus kualitas kerjaan gue yang sekarang. Dan syarat kedua adalah kerjaan gue apa sih bahasanya, udah nggak sebaik dulu. Syarat terakhir adalah ya udah bisa ada timba balik, udah bisa menghasilkan dapat. Karena pada akhirnya lu nggak bisa bohong bahwa lu di YouTube uang. Meskipun ya ada yang bosan ada yang enggak juga ada. In the end kalau lu butuh konten pada akhirnya itu aja. Ya gue sih nggak bisa baik maksa ya. Kayak udah itu kan hak masing-masing orang. Itu sih. Dan gue sampai sekarang masih belum mau net loh. Perjuangan dari kemarin. Susah karena emang gak gampang buat mencari viewers, lagi viewers yang setia. Tapi gue selalu percaya semuanya punya prosesnya masing-masing. Jadi karena itu kita harus menikmati.
More speed. Gotcha. I must leave no. Here comes the catch. Vengeance will be mine.
Nanti gua masih pengen, tapi bener-bener sekarang tuh waktunya udah susah banget.
Shudder. Beg for mercy. Busted. Leave it all to me. Shudder. Quietly now. Yeah, busted.
Enak punya Yalan tuh sehat. Bisa muter-muternya gampang. Iya, Pepe Reina. Oh ya, Wakin udah pensiun. Pepe Reina nih tinggal OTW. Buffon udah pensiun. Terus apa lagi yang OTW pensiun? Ya pokoknya pemain legend generasi dulu udah mulai pada meninggalkan bola untuk menjalankan karir yang lainnya yang memang karena sudah berumur. Buffon gue kemarin dapat spesial cardnya nggak sia-sia sih karena dia pada saat itu udah langsung pensiun. Masalahnya Pepe Reina waktu itu spesial cardnya baru muncul pas gue lagi malas main FIFA.
More speed.
Karena sekarang udah gue uninstall gagal kan ini game terlalu random. Space kosongnya 70 giga.
Take it easy. Quietly now. No. Crush. Steady as stone. Shudder. Things are about to
Yuk.
get dicey. Blood of frost.
Oke. Jangan, lu nggak bisa. Kalau passion lu nggak dapet susah bro. Kayak gue selalu bilang game itu based on passion, memang itu kenyataannya.
Crush. Beg for mercy. Busted. Shudder. Crush. I must leave
Iya,
no stone
nggak bisa dipaksa. Kalau gue sih waktu itu karena nggak sengaja dan waktu itu emang ada yang nyaranin deh kalau nggak salah di streaming gue lupa siapa yang nyaranin. Dia nyuruh main ya udah gue main deh loh. Ya pas gue main dia udah nyari mampir.
Quietly now. Beg for mercy. Crush. Windblade.
Jangan dipaksa kalau emang bukan passion, itu yang jelas. Dua menit. Wah. Ya jangan mak. Ya bisa mantengin aja udah bagus lah. Lo kan nggak harus bicara tentang Genshin ya atau FIFA-nya kan. Yang jelas gue ngikutin sepak bola masih. Yang gue buat itu apa? Oh, itu dong. Lu punya apa sih? Punya side job yang bisa jadi karir lu. Ya halo bro. Hey, Anda bukan di sebelah nih. Tumben dengan di sebelah nih. Halo bro, halo dulu ya.
Eye for an eye. Freeze for the
Aduh,
core.
kepencet.
Crush. Yeah. Here comes the catch.
Udah lah.
Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Kembali ke kamu. Boleh dong. Hak lu, bilangin kan?
Shudder.
Kan udah bilangin apa-apa tuh ini hak lu. Hak gue cuman streaming doang.
Yeah, crush.
Mau lu dateng kayak mau lu numpang lewat kayak itu hak lu. Hak gue cuman nyediain fasilitas buat misalkan streamer. Iya, tugas sekolah numpuk. Sekolah ya. Kasar lu.
Beg for mercy.
Tapi gue mah nyaraninnya kalau soal fotografer gitu dulu dalamin aja deh. Karena kalau itu udah bisa jadi passive income lu, gue nggak bicara itu kerjaan utama ya. Gue bicara kalau itu jadi kerjaan sampingan. Lumayan. Karena someday lu nggak tahu tuh mungkin bisa jadi karir lu. Lu masih sekolah kan? lama udah berkarir saja lah. Gue bilang gini, gue udah buktiin semua soalnya. Kayak gue dulu kan pengen jadi atlet kan. Ya, ya nggak apa-apa. Coba-coba aja. Absen doang ya udah. Kayaknya biasa. Baik ini kalau ada waktunya. Lagi event sekolah. Ya lagi segala macam hubungan sama event ya. Mungkin.
Gotcha. Steady as shudder. Things are about to get dicey. Vengeance will be mine.
Will be mine.
Beg for mercy. Crush. Quietly now. Leave it all to me. Shudder.
Wind blade.
Busted. Crush.
Iya. Nggak perlu inilah, nggak perlu baik modal lah. Masih sekolah mah gini, ini gue kasih saran nih sedikit. Kalau lo masih sekolah, lo masih belum punya baik modal, lo skill lo yang ada dulu aja, skill lo yang ada, fasilitas yang ada, udah manfaatin itu aja. Mau lo kamera lo ala kadar kayak mau bagus kayak, yang penting yang lo ada dulu aja, apa yang ada apa kan dasarnya. Tuh sayang ngomong. Ayo, iya gitu sih.
More speed.
Maksud gue sayang, gue juga dulu kayak sekarang basket.
Time to scout.
Terus sebelum sekarang di basket bisa menghasilkan jadi cowok panggilan jatuhnya, itu kan gue main doang sembari nggak tahu bisa ngasilin apa enggak loh. Apa
Gotcha.
sudah ngasilin apa yang gue lakuin,
Beg for mercy.
coba balik aja.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yep.
Here comes the catch. Freeze to the core.
To the code.
Shudder. Crush. Shudder. Quietly now. Beg for mercy.
Gue mah suka orang kayak gitu, yang apa tuh, yang masih udah bisa mikirin karir. Job tuh dari sekolah. Maksud gue tuh waktu itu gue baru pikirannya pas udah lulus.
Shudder. Gotcha. Busted. I must leave no stone unturned. Beg for mercy. Shudder. Crush.
Bener loh.
More speed.
Selesai deh. Selesai waktu gua buat cerita. Kayak gitu aja. Sayang. Yang udah masih ya nggak apa-apa lah. Tuh kan ya poster juga udah ini aja lah. Nikmatin aja fasenya. Kayak biasa, ingat sekali lagi datang ke sini kalau ada waktu. Kalau lagi sibuk ya udah. Ya, samping. Oh iya, itu tuh. Hmm. Memang mau dimasak. Memang mau dimasak.
Guess it'll have to wait until we return. I also just remembered that I forgot to apply essential oil to my tail. You probably noticed that it isn't as glossy as usual. Perhaps one night doesn't make too much of a difference. I'll make a new blend when we get back. It should make up for last night. I should have some leftover herbs from last month.
Siapa?
All right, it's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines.
Lanjut lagi.
The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination.
Oke. Sedip. Wah, ini menurut saja daleman.
As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
I condemn you. Quietly now. Beg for mercy. Crush. Gotcha. mercy. Shudder.
Selesai deh. Kuli. Tentang kuli. Kuli.
It stopped here.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Leyline energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves? We're going in.
Gitu deh. Yang itu diambil. Kita ke lah. Kita angkat kata emang seno. Ayo kita ke Mang Seno.
We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
Gitu.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of King Deshret. Is that true?
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of King Deshret. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers. According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering. They are not some ordinary ruins, so the academia has strictly prohibited any related research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert. Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead. Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these
Dan dari
rumors being
kehidupan
true are
ini jadi
slim,
kematian.
they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge. Do you know where the auction is taking place?
Ya, kita tahu.
Good.
Lupa tahu.
We'll go investigate. But
Ada
before
dulu.
that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Ada yang nguntip.
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
That's Sino for ya. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Come on, it's a rare opportunity. Let's go check it out.
I really wouldn't recommend going there.
Entet tuh. Akibat lupa. Nggak tuh.
Quietly now. Rack and ruin. More speed. Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye. I condemn you.
Steady as stone.
treasure. One way to draw your target out of it.
Ada nguntit. Siapa nih nguntit?
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Who are you?
Tahu siapa?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
A new punching bag.
Busted.
Wind blade! Nowhere to run! You are not welcome here. Surrender!
Quietly now.
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served. Guilty! You won this one. This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Sino. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it. Let's get out of here!
Oke.
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap. I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on!
Siapa yang
There's
bisa
no way
itu?
anyone could sleep without closing their eyes? Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
use some shape for us to cool off under.
Salah bro, salah juga bro. Ah, 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 ah. Hmm. Ribut lagi ada waktu.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Sino?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop. Just look around, it's just sand and desert. There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Crush! Leave it all to me. Gotcha.
Windblade!
Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are? Stay still. Here's the answer. It must have planted this on you.
Huh? What is it?
A miniature tracking device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharawar also be involved? But that doesn't seem right.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even stupid! Why would it be on him?
I probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Sino. Now let's get rid of it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
Mama ibu.
They're back again! How many of them are there?
Busted! Ha! Yeah. Ha! Rah! Time to scout.
Weird. Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
We didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
All right, let's take a good look around the area.
Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
Hmm.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words.
Ngerasain apa?
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here. Once they think we've left the premises, They'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left. Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yes, and don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay. There's no time to lose. Leave as soon as you're ready.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right? Yay. Let's rest for a little while before we go back to find Sino. It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Sino's finally found some leads.
Ada.
Oh, looks like Sino caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything. Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Ya Bang Seno mau ngapain?
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Simin. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Sino. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor. My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival. I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Whoa! Look at all of this!
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers could impossibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Oh.
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery. The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
Takutnya
Could I
nggak
ask you
paham.
for a favor, traveler?
Apa nih?
Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention. You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Sip, selesai.
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you. And once word gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who is involved? The more information I have, the safer you will be.
All right. If you start sniffing around, and once word...
Don't worry. But if you still feel...
Well, I'm off to meet with him. Please wait here for me.
Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. The only thing left to do now is to wait until the debate. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again. You were great, Nilu! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate, and you'll get an easy win! Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I need to be calmer, cooler, and more collected. Yeah. I'm acting as everyone's representative, so I'll need to act brave, even if I won't feel like it. Huh? What's left? Huh? What a strange question. Isn't a theater just a theater? Why would it need to be anything else? Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but what it is. Let me think. How can I put this?
What are you talking about?
Inaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else because of her painful past.
The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Ah, got it.
Udah.
When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people whose lives have been touched by it. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
Kelihatan.
A bond? The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her family. It has brought us together after taking care of every single one of us. And its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to the theater and receive its blessing. And we'll all be there for them. Our warm, welcoming community will show them the same kindness we were shown in the past. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence? Yeah, that makes sense. We definitely felt that warmth during the preparations for the event. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate. Gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have to go on the defensive if pressed on a weak point.
I feel like that's another prong in our attack. Thank you so much.
Paimon also feels a lot more relieved. Let's show him what we got!
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. It didn't take long for him to accept the debate. It is set for 2 days from now. Why are you all smiling so much? Did something good happen?
We realized that your dad might not be as scary as we had thought.
We just finished our prep. Rest easy. It will all turn out well. We have to win. No, we will win, Inaya.
Fingers
dong.
crossed.
Sip, selesai. Apa, sama-sama nunggu.
Everything is ready. The only thing left is to wait until the day after tomorrow.
I hope I'll actually be able to get some sleep over the next 2 nights.
Tut, 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 tut. Coba on back. Indo cuma. Dia nangis. Apa ada kita bantuin?
What are you talking about?
saja. Saya pakai dia sama dia. Kalau saya tinggal satu, aku langsung udahan gitu. Saya malam atau besok. Menarik. Dia antar pet. Red elemental element bonus. Yang kayak tema elemental. Ketika red 62 41. Standarnya. Ini ya.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Let's dance.
Can't see?
Crush! Yeah.
Yuk.
What is this?
Apa tuh?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here.
Huh?
This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible. We have to stop it.
Nantiin dong.
Oh,
Kayak gimana?
Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere.
Ya, bener-bener pusing.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait, you're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then there must be a trap door somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here!
Ada yang turun.
Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now!
Bangun.
Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here. This is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Ayo kita tinggalkan dia yang sedang mendekati masa turu. Dan dia turu, nah ini baru namanya turu ya. Tapi jangan ditiru turunya, karena turunya sepertinya dia tidak baik untuk kesehatan. Saya tahu kamu turu, tapi tidak baik untuk kesehatan sepertinya ya. Karena tidak di alam terbuka. Kita lanjut lagi.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot. The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number,
Recording.
it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay, this should do it.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Research.
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
He is, but academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Lanjut lagi.
Written on it. Let Paimon see. Oh, it's from a half a year ago!
That's quite the time gap. I wonder what happened in between.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the Academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Apa ya? Mungkin itu.
Let's keep looking around.
Mungkin.
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last two tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Kita pantengin. Ada apa?
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day.
Become a special day. Today is the day.
In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the third-generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, The more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me.
Ya, dia betah betul.
Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all?
Ya, dia mulai OTW.
I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Terus itu
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it must possess features similar to any other living organism. It should be structured similarly, it must be able to cry and laugh, and it must have the capacity for independent thought. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of as an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak, and yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
siapa?
You'll see in a bit, but before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down.
Matiin.
Iron Shroud!
Cabut. Ini juga.
More of this transparent flooring.
Mas ini
Keep up. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Illusion shattered.
Let the show begin.
One with the Force.
Rack and ruin.
Shine down.
I hear everything. Oh! Can't
Beg for mercy.
Let's dance.
There is no escape.
Windblade.
Crush. Beg for mercy. Shudder!
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the leyline extractor should also shut down. Without an external
Nyoba.
force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
Iya dong, kita sangat khawatir nih.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. More speed.
Lagi kayak gitu. Sudah. Mendekati. Ya, itu enggak. Bangun bro. Bangun bro. Dalam. Dia pun lemah. Ya, itu. punya tisu. Tisu. Tisu.
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the
Paham
concept of
konsep
death.
keentet.
However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
Enggak responnya ya. Tisu dia.
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's truly a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while.
Ya, dia turu, dia juga turu. Inilah Mas Ting menunggu.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale.
Boleh.
According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
Apa gitu,
You
bro?
two should return first. I'll take care of things
Gue
here.
tanggung jawab. Ya udahlah.
Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
All right. Then let's go back to Catherine.
Ya udah, ayo kita ke Catherine.
Why are you still here? I'll take care of this. Go and report to the Adventurers Guild, and then get some rest.
Istirahat ya. Sip. Udah nggak ada lagi ya. Yuk, lanjut. Udah selesai. Udah selesai semua. Ketujuan ke Semeru. Semeru apa kayaknya ntar trigger nih. Kita cek apa ya? Jadi resign. Kan
Let the show begin.
More speed. Good grief. Touché. Illusion shattered.
I'll protect us.
Crush. Beg for mercy.
Oh no! Go, Barbara, go!
Crush. Beg for mercy.
Let's dance.
Now you shall perish.
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time! We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Oh. Dawn of Elysium.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion. Shine down. Flood of frost. Crush. Beg for mercy. Illusion shattered.
Oh, let the show be.
Windblade!
Inazuma shines eternal. Freeze to the core. Crush.
Ini bisa gue selesai. Kayaknya bisa. Bisa. Ya, terus malam gue setengah.
Let's dance.
Beg for mercy. There is no escape. Crush. Shine down. Shudder. Yeah. Torn to oblivion.
Dia entet lucu.
There is no escape.
Go, Barbara, go! Let the show begin.
Crush. Illusion shattered. Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Crush.
Kayaknya udah lah. Udah jam 5. Terus saya backline aja. Sama kita SR. Ya, sudah lah. Iya, sudah lah. Iya. Udah selesai. And then
Sometimes I really do envy those simpletons who go around touching and eating anything and everything. In their minds, it must feel like miracles happen every day. Are you acclimating to the rainforest? I suggest that you keep your eyes and ears open. Take care of yourself, and if anything happens, just flag down a forest ranger.
You and I see you. Good. Betul. And then bye.
During lunch breaks, I like to sit in a tree and admire the sunlight streaming through the canopy. If I'm not careful, I'll fall asleep. Good evening. I'm preparing to go observe bioluminescent flora. Wanna come?